Morena tātou, welcome to the first of these for the year. And a couple of reminders, the meeting is being live webcast to those people whose lives sufficiently uninteresting to want to watch it, but good on them. We have electronic meeting attendance protocols in place, and I would ask that you observe them. You should be in a secure place during the meeting and not be driving while connected to the meeting. Turn on your camera when you are speaking, please. As you're present at the meeting, ensure your phone is turned off, or at the very least on silent. Attendance by electronic link. Understanding Order 3.5.5. I am satisfied that the following councillor has met the threshold for electronic attendance. Councillor Fletcher, who is unfortunately not as mobile as she normally is. Before we begin, we have some acknowledgements. We have had some tragic storm events just recently, and I'd ask that we all take a moment to acknowledge the tragic loss of life during the recent storms in the Upper North Island. I'm sure you will join me in extending our sympathies to those in the Bay of Plenty, as well as to the friends and family of the two young Aucklanders who sadly lost their lives, one being a member of our Kiribati community who was sadly swept away in the Maharangi River. So I'm going to take a moment for us to stand in silence. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We also have the memory of Sir Tim Shadbolt, who was a giant figure of local government. And since our last meeting, Sir Tim Shadbolt, long-time Mayor of Invercargill, and before that, part of our own city at Waitemata. Silence was never one of his many virtues. So I'll ask Councillor Henderson to lead us in a moment of laughter or something less sombre to recall this gentleman. Thank you, Councillor Henderson, from his own area.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. And just noting that picture of the concrete mixer, it's a sad honour to acknowledge the passing of Sir Tim Shadbolt, a titan of local government with public service spanning 4 decades across multiple areas. But of course, not only was he the Mayor of Invercargill for multiple terms, but also a proud Westie, with 2 terms as the Mayor of Waitemata County Council. It seems like everyone has a story from those days, and they're still recounted a lot around West Auckland. And my personal favourite was actually that photo there of him towing a concrete mixer, affectionately named Karl Marx, behind the mayoral car in the Henderson Christmas Parade in 1983. People still talk about that sort of stuff today. But that was our Tim. He was always making people smile and laugh, and I think starting a tradition of positive leadership in West Auckland and in our city that made you proud, that made you feel good about being a West Aucklander. In honour of that spirit and in recognition of the famous biography titled Bullshit and Jelly Beans, which is on there, you can see that censored out, I've brought some jelly beans myself, and I'll just pass them left and right in his honour and in the hope that it will make us smile and think of Sir Tim's example, positive example and positive leadership. Rather than do the laughter, I thought we might just do more traditional moments silence. But look, my condolences to his family and his many friends in West Auckland, across our city and across our nation. Rest in peace, Sir Tim Shadbolt, and I'll ask you to stand up to do a moment's silence, please.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Before we start, this month is the last month of long reports and complicated templates which have bedeviled this place for 12 years. We're also going to get a better format for our CEO and ELT report, which is more strategic. We will use this meeting for the high-level strategic things, including the overall financial position of the council, and use our budget and value for money ones for items that fall out of that. But it is the responsibility of the governing body to manage the overall financial position of this large organisation. Apologies, we have none.
Yes, we do.
We do, I'm sorry. Councillor Turner's on council business is going to be late.
And Councillor Newman will also be late.
Councillor Newman apparently will be late as well. Councillor Falling is leaving on council business early-ish. Hopefully we're over by 3. We wish you all the best for that. Okay, mover and second for the apologies. I'll have one from Deputy Mayor and Baker. All those in favour, please say aye. Apology against, carried. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Declarations of interest. We never have any much, and we haven't had one yet in 3 years. We still do it every time. There's none. Confirmation of minutes. I'll move that the minutes are approved and they'll be seconded by the Deputy Mayor. All those in favour of improving the minutes, please say aye. Contrary carried. I'll now sign the damn things. Oh, I forget. Get that together and I'll do that. Right. Items not on the agenda. Not a known anything there. Public input. There's one received from Lisa Prager. She's unable to attend today and has decided to defer her for the next one, which was about transport reform. So we look forward to hearing that in the fullness of time. Local board input, I have nothing to receive yet so far. Item 7.1, the delegated authority to make a submission to the emergency